Yeah, I can't think of a better way to start Season 4 than with a new hat and a new shirt. You know, this new hat and new shirt might be the best of the best.
First thing I want to point out is that music. It's catchy. Let's take a listen. Alright, so here's the main screen. You got your goofy looking self on the left and Song Po on the right. Go up here to where this thing says Pad vs Ness, and if you click it, you switch it to Ness vs Pad. What is Pad? Like the D-pad? It's basically you as the first player. Do it again and you can set it up to be a 2-player game. I guess we could grab Trotsky, but he's probably busy doing Trotsky-type stuff right now.
Yes. I'm very busy doing Trotsky-type things.
Grading shows you what you've won, what opponents have won, and how much prize money you can get for defeating them. Select Hits takes you to a screen where you can check out some of the different fighting styles and combinations. And you know, for an NES game, I have to say there are quite a lot. I wonder if different techniques work better or worse against certain fighters. Load and Save does exactly that, and there is a password system so you can work on your fighter and build them up and come back later. If your fighter loses too much, you can load an older password and try again without having to build them from scratch. The physical selection shows your stats compared to your opponent, which is probably most useful before you start a match to see if you're ready. Name lets you change your character's name. Let's try... Yeah, that's good. Previews will let you watch a fight with your opponent. I guess this could be good if you want to scope out your opponent's fighting style or just waste time. Training is really important, although I can see how this part can be boring for some players. Essentially, this is your opportunity to improve your fighter's stats, and if you want to make it through the game and beat the game, you'll need to be on top of this from the beginning. So now that I've done that, let's start the match. So here I am fighting Song Po, whoever he is supposed to be. We just wail on each other. The controls are not like you would expect from years of Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. There's no jumping for one thing, and a lot of the moves require direction and attack. If anything, it might be a little more akin to Smash Brothers, but again, still quite primitive. I would say Kart Fighter makes for a more exciting pick-up-and-play kind of game. However, these fights are about building up your character. The timer is going on in the background, and the lights up in the corner represent your fighter's health.
Wouldn't that be wild if somehow your health was tied to the amount of lighting around you?
So then you can take your win and work your way through the rest of these guys in the game. I think it's intended for you to take them on in the order they appear, but you can cycle through them by clicking next. I'm not sure if they are based on any real-life kickboxers or if they're just completely fictitious. Woodman. What, is he made out of wood? Are we gonna fight a tree? I fought a tree once. LeBlanc. Like Matt LeBlanc? Is Joey actually super skilled at martial arts? Watanabe. Is wanton-abating. No, that doesn't work. Ivanov? Like Ivan Ivanov, the Bulgarian wrestler? The Lord as an overlord? Your will be so. Chan Li? Is this the love child of Jackie Chan and Chun Li? Goldman. Like Goldman Sachs? Invest your money with me or I'll beat you up? Flimrick sounds like a flimsy Ricky. Fernari? I got nothing for this one. Gonzalez? Is he speedy? Simpson? Like OJ or Homer or Jessica? Kun Liam? Like Liam Neeson? Cognier? Is the G silent? I think his strategy is you're so busy figuring out the pronunciation that he wails on you before you can figure it out. Instead of a silent G, it's a silent U. When you beat Cognier, you've basically beaten the game.
But not really, I guess.
Because now you get invited to defend your title against these other guys. The bear? We fight in Baloo? Or is it like a real bear? Puncher. I don't think I can hang out with him if he doesn't know how to kick it. Doc Jump. Could you imagine a doctor who just jumped all the time? Like you go to the clinic for an ear infection and he's hopping up and down while trying to look down your ear? Crazy leg. Not crazy leg, but crazy leg. His legs aren't crazy, they're crazy. He should probably see the doc jump and they can hang out with Puncher Guy, and then they can attack the bear. Thanks for the compliment here. Hammer, the MC variety? Warrior, the ultimate variety? Or are we going to start jumping through job classes from the Final Fantasy series? Thankfully, this is the last actual guy in the game.
So is the best of the best of the best NES games? No, the best of the best is not the best of the best NES games. It's probably not even the best of the worst NES games. But it's definitely not the worst of the worst NES games. But you know what it is? It's good enough to start Season 4.
Hey guys, I know this is the part of the video where the credits play, but during editing I realized just how little actual game footage there is to show you because it's just the same thing over and over and over and over. So if you're looking for a challenging fighting game that's going to require, a couple of hours of really building your character and learning the other opponents and fighting, you can definitely play this game, but good gosh, is it really difficult to edit. All right, I'll see you next time.
So as I started the game, I picked one player. I can only play it, with me. So I started, and then I realized with one hand, all you can do is use the arrow keys, and you just run right into this stuff. So then I said, well, let me try it again. So I started, I said, well, maybe if I run and then back it up somehow, I could do something, but no, that did not work either. So I just said, well, let me try another strategy. Let me just, go up to it, and then, and that didn't work. I figured I could charge it, but, so that was my first, of many attempts.
Ah, my God, I'm busy. I don't even know the last time I went to the bathroom. I'm so busy. Is there something I should be doing? I'm just so busy. Trotsky stuff is very time-consuming.